Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Hi guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite, your favorite celebrity here in the Philippines. It's 11:13 in the evening. Yan. Today is August 29 and it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. And August 29, 2025. Yan. Malay mo, may maligaw ditong time traveler. Para alam niya, if he or she happens to watch my channel, So, ayan. Wait lang Inisipon ako, I told you I'm not feeling well lately. So, ayan. Let's continue. I'm not feeling, but I'm still running left and right errands. Nakakaloka. And I need to be here with you, guys. Syempre, guys, mas consistent pa ako sa mga jowa nyo. Diba? So, we're reading page 289. Okay, 289. Continue na. Number 4 na tayo. Internalize the details, the life force. As the illegitimate son of the notary Sir Piero da Vinci, Leonardo da Vinci, was essentially barred from studying and practicing the traditional professional careers, medicine, law, and so on, and from higher education, and so was a boy growing up in a town of Vinci. Near Florence, he received little formal education. He spent much of his time roaming around the countryside and venturing into the forest outside his own. He was enchanted by the incredible variety of life he found there and the dramatic rock formations and waterfalls that were part of the landscape. As his father was a notary, there was a fair amount of paper in the family house, and feeling a great desire to draw all that he saw on his walks, he began stealing sheets of paper and carrying them with him. He would sit on a rock and draw the insects, birds, and flowers that fascinated him. He never received any instruction. He simply drew what he saw, and he began to notice that in trying to capture these things on paper, he had to think deeply. He had to focus on the details that the eye would often pass over. In drawing plants, for instance, he began to notice the subtle distinctions in the stamens of various flowers and how they were different from one another. So imagine guys, sobrang hirap to draw something before kasi they don't have like phones and all. They need their intellect, their photographic memory to capture or recapture or remember exactly the details they saw. For example, they see a leopard or insects or anything that they might have interest, So, ayan. Sinisipon ako, guys. Ayan, donut yung natin yung filter natin today kasi kumain ako ng isang donut. Chocolate nga lang siya. So, yung other donuts, may kumain din na iba. So, continue. He would notice the transformations these plants went through on their way to blossoming, and he would capture these changes in sequential drawings. In going so deeply into their details, he had fleeting intimations of what animated these plants from within, what made them distinct and alive. Soon, thinking and drawing become fused in his mind. Through drawing things in the world around him, he came to understand them. His progress drawing was so astounding that his father thought of finding him a position as an apprentice in one of the various studios in Florence. Working in the arts was one of the few professions open to illegitimate sons. Okay? So in 1466, using his influence as a respected notary in Florence, he managed to secure a position for his 14-year-old son in the workshop of the great artist Verrocchio. For Leonardo, this was a perfect fit. Verrocchio was deeply influenced by the enlightened spirit of the times, and his apprentices were taught to approach their work with the seriousness of scientists. Yan. Saan na tayo, guys? Wala tayo. Yan. For instance, plaster casts of human figures would be placed about the studio with various pieces of fabric draped over them. The apprentices had to learn to concentrate deeply and recognize the different creases and shadows that would form. They had to learn how to reproduce them realistically. Leonardo loved learning in this way, and soon it became apparent to Verrocchio that his young apprentice had developed an exceptional eye for detail. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation, you know. Yan, so bukas naman guys. Because, you know, the weather is not weathering today. See ya!